Hey, what up, guys? It's Julia Van Spleaker, and who we got on the show today?
Chino Cappin did, yes, sir. Heartbreak Cap with a been in there.
I heard you. You know what? I was watching one of your old interviews, and I'm like, I know he did not just say he gets into relationships to get his heart broken to make the best music of his life.
I be already knowing, like, you feel me? Like I'm 21, so like all the female like around my age, I already know like what they on. So it's just like, you feel me? They just get it over with. I'm enjoy the time out here though. I'm enjoy my time with you.
So I'm assuming right off of your newest project, Permanently Scarred, definitely disrespectful and toxic definitely has to be about something that you went through previous. And I'm not gonna lie, I do like those songs the most. So that's why I brought them up first. And then this is a good segue. But let's just talk about the overall project. We're gonna start from you naming the project Permanently Scarred, because I'm like, hold on. And then we'll get down to the track listing and how you created this, because this should be interesting, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure. Like I named it Permanently Scarred, you feel me? Because like not even with just like relationship problems, but like stuff I done been through, like growing up, like stuff I done seen, stuff I done did. Like all that tie into feeling Permanently Scarred. But it definitely got something to do with like my love life and stuff too.
Yeah. No, I like it. I love it. So let's talk about how you actually came up with the writing process for this, because this is a great 15 track. I wouldn't say it's an album. So a nice 15 track album. Because, you know, some people go, oh, no, it's not. And I'm like, you sure it's not an album? But okay, it's an album. But let's talk about your writing process, because I know before you said you get in and you do your thing. But with this, I feel like you're finding your voice, because you can hear the transitions of your vocals. Because a lot of times when you're typing in Chino Cappin, you're coming up as a rapper, but you're not, to me, not really a rapper. I feel like you have the ability to contend with a lot of R&B cats right now. We'll get into that a little bit later, but let's talk about your writing process for this, because I'm digging your vocals on this particular project a lot.
Well, it really like depends. Like sometimes, like it like, however the beat make me feel. Like I like to write, like don't get me wrong, like I love to write, like I write and I take 3 days like to write a song, like one song, just because I love to write. But depending on how the beat make me feel, like I just go in there and just go to, like if I'm just really feeling it, like if I'm feeling like I can go talk about it, or I can go talk about this, like I can do that. But if I feel like nah, I need to sit down and write about it so I can really just get into details and stuff for real. Like I do that too. But it don't really feel me. It really like both. Like I just do whatever. So like however I'm feeling, however the beat made me feel. If I feel like I need to write, I'm right. But if I feel like I just go in and just express myself and, you know, really get out what I'm trying to say, then I'm gonna do that too.
Definitely. And I already see the biggest difference between you and other artists. You give me more raw kind of Rod Waves feels, not in terms of sound, but like your experience and your subject matter. It gives me more of a realistic point of view where somebody can actually really relate to it, because you're not really going in like everybody else usually does, like, oh, the jewelry, the money, the cars. You're really getting down to your experiences, and that's what I like about your music the most. And I don't want to say cadence, but your tone has a really good, this is why I love it so much. It has that raspy rawness to it. So I don't know if anybody's ever said that to you before, but I absolutely love it. So what's your influences for R&B? And then we'll get into some hip hop influences as well.
Everybody be saying that for real. Like I done heard it a lot.
I love it. Seriously.
The raspy stuff. You say, what's my who again?
Your R&B influences for this particular project.
Like who I was listening to? Or like
right around the time you're making this project.
It depends. Like I was listening to like Jamie Sullivan, probably like Giveon. I was listening to like Lucky Day, Mahalia. I was listening to what's her name, Jessie Reyes. Like I was really just listening to a lot of singing for. I listen to a lot of singing.
Now that's different, because I feel like most people are not like, well, most artists in this lane don't really acknowledge the up and coming artists, because like although, you know, Jessie Reyez is getting more commercial as time goes by, and Jasmine Sullivan, I feel like is just now getting the respect that she deserves. And Giveon is obviously commercial as well, but Lucky Day and Malaya, those people are seriously up and coming, and they're not paying attention as much as they should be. Like, you know what I mean, on a commercial standpoint. But I love that you mentioned that, because that means you're really doing your homework. So you definitely a student of the game.
I just be like, I like music, like, but I like singers for real. Like, I don't know, like, it do something to me, make me feel like a certain type of way. But like, that's what I was listening to for real. I listen to a lot of that. I still be listening to that. I don't know, play no rap songs. All
right, I feel it. And then picking selections on your album for features, because you only have 2, but Jaquees, I felt like was a perfect,
3 features.
3 features. I'm sorry, 3 features.
Yeah, 3.
Jaquees was like a perfect. I felt like it made the most sense for that particular track, because you guys' vocals blend together very well, and I feel like it's not often that an artist does that. Sometimes, you know, people pick for popularity or clout, but for Disrespectful, I felt like it was perfect. I don't know what took over, but I praise that song. That's my favorite off the album, honestly.
For sure.
So what made you pick him?
Jaquees really like a big brother for real. Like, I've been knowing Jaquees for a minute. Like, before we even like made the song, like we probably already had like a couple songs or something. But
wow,
like, I've been knowing Jaquees, like, you feel me? When I first met Nash, like, I was introduced like to Jaquees. We were going everywhere. Like, if he got a show, like, we had the show. If he wanted to just pull up, like, we pulling up. So like, I recorded that song with Jaquees. Like, I put up at the house and recorded it for real.
Wow. Damn, I love
but
it.
It's just like relationship, like, feel me? And Jaquees, like, he's Jaquees, so like that twin, like, you feel me?
I feel it.
A lot of people probably can't even like get a feature from Jaquees for real.
Right.
So just like, you feel me? Like, that really was like a blessing.
No, it definitely is. And he's always in his own lane and doing his own thing, and just, I feel like, focusing on his craft and never really dibbling, dabbling all over the place. You know what I mean? But he always, I feel like, as an artist, he sticks in his lane and stays true to his craft. And that's what I love the most about his music as well.
Yeah, for sure. And my twin hard. King of R&B, no kid.
I love it. But speaking of Kings, you definitely threw it back with the project you did a couple months ago called Take It Back to the Basics, right? You took it way back. So what made you actually do that? Because I love what you did with, obviously, Takesha, and you had Missing You. Missing You, was that a sample, by the way?
I think so. I think it was a Tamia sample.
I thought so. I was like, I know I heard this before.
No, I think it was her beat for real. Like, I think every beat up there was like
somebody else's beat. Track, right?
Yeah, that was somebody else. But
and you did your thing, though.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I just did it just like, you know, getting Sunny, like, feed into like the eat off for just get ready for a permanent scar for real.
No, you definitely did, because how you opened up Permanently Scarred, it felt like a diary and a transition to see what you were going through, I guess, at that particular time period. But with that last project that you did prior to, I felt like I wasn't expecting to honestly enjoy it so much, because a lot of people oftentimes kind of fuck up songs that you love. But when you did your spin on Can't Let You Go, Fabulous, I was kind of shocked. I was like, okay, I actually really with this. And then and then you did you know your spin on You Remind Me, and that's obviously a classic. Everybody loves that from 87 So I'm like, he's throwing his hat in here to be a contender. We're gonna get into this contender stuff because we have a nice little conversation between Blue Vandross and Tank. I don't know if you're aware. It's like new school versus old school.
Yeah, for sure.
But what made you actually really pay homage to these songs and these artists?
Man, for real, like my team, we came up with the idea together for real. But it was just like less. It really was just like less. Like, I think Lil Wayne used to do that, like take other people's beats and just go crazy on them. But see, like with me, like I ain't no rapper, so it's gonna be something different for him. really just hear and listen to for real. But I really would just like, I don't know, I just wanted to hear a lot of old beat because I was finna do the Fantasia beat. No, not the Fantasia. I think it was Fantasia or Mary J. Blige, but I think
I want to hear both. I want to hear what you can do for both.
I ain't do it though. I ain't never do it. Like the video on my Instagram though. Like I with my daughter, but I think it was Fantasia. I ain't really sure. But I just wanted to try something different for real. Just do something different.
No, that is very different. And I like that you did pay homage because it takes it back and it's your own spin. And it's not like you doing a cover. And that's, I feel like what's really, really important because you put your own flavor on it and you showed people hey, I could take it back a good 20 years or 15 years and still ride this wave, but I could also show you what I could do right now. So I love that. So let's get into this contender talk. So right now, Blue, Vandross, and Tank, you know, they have their own thing about accolades and things like that. Where do you feel like you fit in with the new generation of R&B? Like, do you feel like you're able to really come up to that level and just take over the wave for the next, let's say 5 years. Let's say 5 years.
Let's say more than 5 years.
All right.
Let's say more than 5 years for real. Like, I feel like, you feel me? Like, it's an open lane for me for real. Like, besides, like, Jaquees, the king of R&B.
Right.
I don't really, like, who was just, you feel me, Jay? Who was just, on my phone. Who was just, like, doing R&B besides, like, feel me? Like, look at they ain't give you in, but, like, I'm younger than all of them.
Right.
Younger than everybody. So it's just, like, I mean, I'm a young nigga, light skin, tall, tattoos and singing, like, I mean, that's the perfect. All I gotta do is sing. For real, I just gotta sing. But I feel like, you feel me? I don't even be really wanna, like, you know.
Trying to get into that whole conversation too quick.
Yeah, like I just make music for real.
But I feel like you can be a contender for it for sure. Because like I was saying earlier, your vocals as time progresses gets better and better. And oftentimes some people stay consistently the same, but yours just keep climbing up with each project that you put out. And it's like, all right, he's dead serious. He really means it. And you know, some people just come out like, you know, I'm just doing it just to do it. But you, I can tell you're dead serious about this. And I feel like
I gotta perfect it. Like
exactly.
I gotta perfect it. And I be feeling like I be trying to tell people like, if you ain't doing something you love, like you don't need to be doing it anyway. So like I don't even just be like trying to just like I'm really trying to perfect my sound for real. I'm trying to perfect my craft for real. I just be working like that's why I listen to Jasmine Sullivan and like all the other different singing because there's certain stuff I hear and I know they hear because we do the same thing. Like
absolutely
we both singing, so I probably hear some that they don't hear, or I hear some over here and I can take it over here. You feel me? Or I can go over here and remix and put my own little swag on it for it.
I love it. And I love that you posted up on your YouTube, by the way. You did like a live set. That's where I felt like, damn, like I absolutely loved his vocals for real, for real. Like I loved it before, but listening to you live with, you know, a band behind you, amazing. Sure. Are we going to get like a live album? Because I think we deserve that.
Hey, it's crazy. It's crazy. I was just telling my manager about it, but I also was saying like I wanted to do like an acapella. Like I probably just do like 6 songs like acapella.
And you did previews of that. You did like some previews of like I feel like some sort of acapellas with the Missing You, and you had another track, Shine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I feel like those were like kind of like little previews.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of that be previews for real. But I ain't telling, like, I ain't the type of person to just be like, oh, this song, you feel me? Like, you just gotta, when you hear it, you just gotta, like, sit there and try to guess, like, figure it out, like, when he gonna drop it. I ain't really trying to tell. I don't be trying to tell him. You're
just gonna do it. Exactly.
Yeah, I got some songs I posted that I still ain't dropped yet, and people be asking me, like, when this song coming or when this song coming? And so you just gotta wait.
So you got some fire in the tank then.
Man, I got a whole lot of everything. It's crazy.
Absolutely. So who can we expect you going on tour with now that the summer's coming up? Outside is damn near officially back to normal. The mask mandates are pretty much gone. So who can we catch you on tour with?
Man, I don't know. I need to see if Jaquees going on tour for real. If he going on tour, that's who I need to go on tour with. No kid. No, who I rather like.
That's gonna be a troublesome tour, huh?
Come on, man, you're gonna go crazy.
You already know what is it. You already know what it is, then.
They're gonna go crazy. They're gonna love it.
Absolutely. So if you could pick somebody else to collab with that's major, not major, who would you pick to throw on your next project?
What you mean major, not major? Like
indie versus commercial.
I don't know. Like, it's a lot of people I see myself like wanting to work with. So I don't even want to really just say no name. I'd rather just like everybody just wait and be like, this person, like we've been waiting. Like when I dropped the clip with Jaquees, like everybody coming in, like we like this the feature we've been waiting on. Like, this what we need. So it's just like, I don't know. Like, we just gotta wait and see.
Exactly. Well, we're gonna be waiting, and I'm gonna be watching for sure too. By the way.
Yeah, sure.
So this is my favorite part of the show. It's called 5 Fast Facts. But before we get there, I need to ask you, Chino Cappin, where did that come from?
It's crazy, man. The story crazy. Like, my pop's name Chino, you feel me? His name Chino. So I really just like took, like, I was just going by Chino. And I had like a girlfriend, but her older sister liked me. Like, we were talking, we was on the porch just chopping it up. And she was like, you're a Cappin little boy. Like, then when I was young, I was probably like 16. She was like, you're a Cappin little boy. And it was just like, yeah, Chino Cappin. It was me.
Well, I'm glad you clarified that real quick, because I was like, Chino Cappin? I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing.
Nah, I feel like, you feel me? I feel like it don't matter what my name is, because my name don't define who I am as a person.
Okay.
So.
Definitely just you. I feel it. I like that answer. That's a good one.
Yeah.
So this one is called 5 Fast Facts. You got to give 5 facts about yourself real quick in about less than 10 seconds. You got to drop some gems about yourself that your fans don't already know. So you got to drop some secrets. You got some. I know you do. You're Chino.
I know I ain't got no. I don't think I got
Heartbreak
no secrets.
Chino.
Like, I tell them everything. Like, I can't hide nothing from them.
Uh-oh.
So I don't know. Like, let me see. I don't know if I got like secrets.
Let's see. I feel like you got something good.
I don't think I got none though, for real. Like, I don't hide nothing from nobody. I put everybody in my business, like, with the music. Like. So I don't know.
Would you be able to tell us? Let's see. What's the worst situation you've been in that you wrote about?
The worst situation I've been in
that you wrote about.
Like, probably like being in like just going through what I was going through, like coming up. Like, what you mean worst situation? Like,
just
like
in general,
bad or something. Like, feel me? Like being.
So talking about relationships. Worst relationship situation.
I really don't be liking to talk about relationships because, like, you feel me? People go to thinking like exes go to thinking. Like, they go to thinking, like, people go to thinking you be on their mind. So I don't be really like.
I feel it.
Really,
so you're private with the relationships. That's a good fact right there. That's already one.
Not for real. I ain't got no relationship. Like, I ain't in no relationship, man. I just, you feel me?
So that could be number one. Then.
That's a fact. I ain't in no relationship. Yeah, shit. I ain't in no relationship. Let's see. Another fact. I don't know.
Would you ever end up getting married? That's a good question.
No. Not for real. Like, I'm 21, so I feel like I grew up like faster than a lot of my peers.
Right.
Like, I don't feel like they understand like what marriage is.
Okay.
Like, I probably don't even really understand what it is, but I know. Like,
it's a no.
Yeah, it's a no. There's a no. Like, it's a no.
All right. So that's 2. What you got for number 3? This is good. This ain't bad. This is good.
I have a daughter. I want like 10 kids.
Oh, that's boom boom. I feel like that's 3-4 right there. A daughter and 10 kids.
Yeah, I want like 10 more kids though.
All right. And then what you got for number 5?
Oh no, let me see. I'm scared of heights. Like I'm scared of heights.
Well, we together in that then.
I'm scared of heights. But I get on the airplane, but like anything good, like I'm scared of heights.
Well, Chino, hold on. Before we go, that 10 kids thing, the girls are gonna be like this. Birdman.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna be
Birdman.
They ready. 10, though.
They ready.
I can see myself having 10. I really want more than 10. Like
I
really like I wanna like, and I know it sounds crazy, but
you pulling a Father Abraham right now. You have many sons.
I wanted to have like a child and like eat steak for it. Like
no, don't say that. When you go on tour, it might actually happen. Don't manifest that now.
It might happen, you know. I wouldn't really complain. I like.
I'm gonna try to manifest something a little bit better. Not every state, but
you know what I'm saying? at least have, or I gotta have like kids.
Man,
I gotta be out here everywhere.
I feel you. All right, well, Chino, thank you so much for dropping by. We really appreciate you here. You're definitely going on a tour. I definitely see it happening this summer, but just not that many kids this summer yet, though. That's a lot of formula, man.
I appreciate the love. I appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. All right, I'm Julie Vamps. This is Chino Cappin. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening.